Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Lesia and today I'm going to be talking about books and I'm going to wrap up September and head into October, which is already here, and I'm really thrilled to talk about my favorite and most anticipated book releases of fall 2015 and let you know what kind of books I've been reading and to catch you up on the books that are going to stay with me in October. So let's get into it! So let me catch you up on the books that I've been reading in September and I haven't finished them yet. So the first one is a book that I mentioned in my haul, The $100 Startup by Chris Guillebeau. And this is a book that I enjoy, but I'm stuck like 60% through because I kind of lost the groove of it some way through. Although it's still good and inspirational, I kind of lost track of where I want to go with it, so I'm just going to finish it in October, not really in a rush to finish it quickly, so I'm just gonna take it slow. The book that I'm going to be finishing in a couple of days is Marian Kaye's The Mystery of Mercy Close, which I also mentioned in my book haul. And I am on a shortage of bookmarks, which is why I have this weird mini map thing here. Yeah, so I'm more than 50% through now and I'm really enjoying Marian Kaye's latest book. And if you haven't heard or if I didn't talk about it enough in the haul, this is a story of Helen Walsh, an Irish woman, like about 30 years old, who is a private investigator and she's handling a case, hence the title The Mystery of Mercy Close, and also at the same time she's suffering from depression and anxiety. So this is a really awesome read and I really recommend it. I don't know how the story ends yet, so I'll let you know once I finish it. So this month I found out that I'm actually going to be running out of books on my shelf, so I decided to go into the library because there's not very much options of English books here right now in St. Petersburg and I'm short on cash. So I figured that the library is going to save me, so I picked up this huge tome of the Sword of Shannara trilogy by Terry Brooks. And I picked this book up because my boyfriend has advised it a couple of times already and he's usually very right on books that I actually like, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love this one. I'm 60 pages in right now, maybe a little more, immensely enjoying it. Obviously this is not a book that I can read in the metro or in the transport, so I'm only reading it before bed and a little bit at home, but I'm immensely enjoying the story. And also on MTV there's going to be a new series inspired and based on the Sword of Shannara trilogy, and they're going to come out in January, so this is a much anticipated thing that I want to watch. And the books are also a great way to discover new worlds, and I love it. I love it. And the other book that I'm working on right now is Refuse to Choose by Barbara Sher, and instead of a bookmark I'm using here my what do you call this thing? Anyway, instead of a bookmark I'm using random items that are just laying around, and oh my god, I love this book. I only started out, but this is the thing that I needed most of all in my life, and I'm actually getting it from Barbara Sher. So this book is about what to do if you want to do everything and you can't decide what you want to do in your life. And this is so relevant and also so practical. So I'm definitely going to be reviewing this book separately because it's totally worth it. Oops. Yeah, so it's totally worth it. I'm not regretting purchasing it. And I'm going to finish it in October, but this is a slow read because you really have to let the information sink in, because this is a book you're reading for yourself, not for others, not for getting through, but actually for the material. So this is why it's going quite slowly. And now let's get to the most fun part of this video. It's the announcements of my most anticipated book releases of fall 2015. And the trick here is that I actually am looking forward to 5 book releases. Some of them are already out, but since I discovered that Book Depository does not ship into Russia, I'm going to postpone my book haul and order the stuff when I actually can. So these are the books that are coming out either very soon or already came out, and there's only 5, so let's do the countdown. So the first book on my list is Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert, the author of Eat, Pray, Love. and it's already out. It came out on the 22nd of September. It's a book, it's not a fiction, it's not a novel, it's more like a lifestyle book about inspiration, about a creative path, and I really enjoyed reading an interview with Elizabeth Gilbert in which she was talking about how she, as a kid, she gave it all to a task that she wanted to do. Like when people say that they bring 100% into it, this is the kind of girl she has been, and that was a really lovely and funny story to read, so I'm gonna be linking it down below so that you can also read it. And I really enjoyed it, so I figured I will give the book a try when I can. And the next book is Carry On by Rainbow Rowell, and I mentioned it casually on my review of The Fangirl, which I did last week. And if you haven't watched that or seen it, but you know the book or interested in Rainbow, go ahead and watch it. I'm gonna link it up here. So it's gonna be very enjoyable because this is a Harry Potter-like magic school sort of story. There's gonna be Simon Snow, there's gonna be Baz, there's gonna be adventure, and it's called Carry On, and it's coming out on October the 6th, which is really soon. So let's spread the hype and let's read the book as soon as possible. Yay! The next book is by Rick Riordan, and it's called The Sword of Summer, and it's also coming out on October the 6th. And I just read Rick's books, the Percy Jackson series, this month. I binged through them. There's like 5 books and I went through all of them. I enjoyed them immensely, and this is a new cycle and it's called Magnus Chase, I think, if I'm correct. And this is going to be focusing on the Asgard stories, the Norwegian mythological gods with Thor and all that stuff. So I really think it's gonna be awesome, so give it a go. It's also going to be coming out pretty soon, and I just can't wait. Then, in the end of October, the next book of Robert Galbraith, aka J.K. Rowling, is going to come out October 20th. It's called Career of Evil. It's the 3rd book in the Cormoran Strike series, and this time the story is going to be amazing because we're going to be solving a mystery related to Robin Ellicott, who is Cormoran's assistant. As far as I know, the plot is based around a parcel that's arriving to Robin, and it consists of a human leg, which is pretty darn awful, and I'm really curious about Robin's backstory and the relationship between the two, so this book is going to be amazing, really. And if you love detective stories and mysteries and really well thought through plots, and if you love J.K. Rowling, this is the book for you, so pre-order it right now. And the last book, the greatest, most anticipated book by me, I suppose. It's going to come out on November 17th, and it's The War Heart by Terry Goodkind. And this is the last book in the Richard and Kaylin series of novels. And oh my god, there's just so much in there. I just hope it's gonna be thicker than the other books in the series, because that has been bothering me slightly. Because there's so much to talk about. I want to know all about Richard's journey to the underworld, and I want to know about Kaylin's feelings, and I want to know what's happening with Kara because I miss Kara, and I want to see Berdina, and I want Hannes Dark to freeze in hell, and this is going to be so awesome. I'm so hyped. I can't wait. Oh my god, I just need to plan my whole trips around this so that when I go to Europe I can pick up all these books that I want. So please let me know if you like this video down below, and also what have you been reading this month and which kind of books are you waiting for to be released in this fall. So thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye bye!